One day you wake up and you're the king of a huge kingdom. What would you do first? Find out the history of the kingdom. Peasants. These are my balls. Change my title to queen. I'd see the armory. Then after speaking to them and getting my sizes, I'd ask for a set. I'd hang out in the castle and discuss politics daily for a few months till my suit is finished. Then I'd gather all my knights and farmers and whoever can fight. We look at the next castle and be like, fuck that guy, right? So we would prepare advances against our neighbor. Do politics, throw lavish dinner parties. And just chill and vibe. Make people play harp for me while I day drink. We see the castle in the distance, everything is ready. We use a common route, takes a few hours to gather outside the castle. Homie inside sees us gather. He shoots an arrow into the ground with a letter. A scribe reads it, like, really dude? I send one back and it says, fuck yeah brew. At the start of this siege my ego was much more higher. But the time I see my men dying and all the siege equipment fail, I start to second guess myself. Men scream and extremities litter the ground as we move closer. Oil hits the ground and my third cousin is covered in oil screaming beneath the gates. We are in yet I'm still in the back listening closely to what's going on inside. In this immense suit of metal. We finish them all off. The neighboring king is in the courtyard. I ask him his last words and he just looks up and says, really dude? Quote, figure out the name of the kingdom. Invade the rest of the world. Go and impregnate all the hot women subjects. IDK. Get a more comfortable bed and go back to sleep. Request a bouquet of cannabis please. Go back to sleep because I don't have to go to school anymore. Build my harem. Be confused on how I got this position in the first place. Then probably go back to bed. Start a massive public education program with the intent of creating a government that manages itself without me as king so I can retire to my farm. I would have my brother arrested. Find a nearby kingdom and go raid them. Abdicate. Legalize weed. Open mouth smile. Absolutely nothing. Prima nocta. Every nocta. If I was king, I'd wear a ring, and never hurt my people. Abolish the monarchy and go live in the woods. Women. Round up all the peasants and force them to learn about democracy and why they can't have it. Abdicate. I really do not want to be that much in charge. Figure out how a dick works cause I probably got a piss. Wake up. Order the chef make me 5 Whoppers. And 5 more Whoppers. Make sure my son isn't hanging about with Epstein. Act as a cowardly, self-centered, audacious son of a bitch in public. When you see an arrogant person, the first thing that catches your eye is how they act. Once said person insults you, gets on your nerves, or gets physical with you, all thoughts of looking underneath the exterior behavior is thrown away. After that, it's pretty easy to fool people into thinking you're trash. As long as you keep up the act. I'm saying this in case the previous king was secretly assassinated or something of the sort. In other scenarios, it makes a good cover for being a total dolt at being king. Like seriously, I can't even fathom how intelligent someone has to be to rule a country properly. I know we have AIDS. But being ignorant in multiple aspects of ruling or building a country is a recipe for manipulation, puppetry, and disaster. I'm going to medical school in a few years. Like, if I was the head doctor, healer. Yeah, maybe I'd be able to juggle my duties. But a nurse's knowledge is the furthest thing from what is expected of a ruler. So next step would be training to be a ruler. and finding a replacement as soon as possible.